Welcome to Open Up's Practice a Day. I'm Mary Ellen. Today's class, wrist and neck release. Please find a comfortable seat. You could be on the floor. I'm going to practice today in a chair, imagining that I'm taking a break from what I'm doing and really focusing on my wrists and my neck. Taking maybe a block or a book underneath your feet. This will help change your relationship of your legs and really climb onto the lip of the chair if you are in a seat. From here, just doing a little check-in, look over one shoulder, come back to center, look over the other shoulder. Come back to center. Take a big stretch in the jaw, releasing it down and moving your jaw side to side. Clench your teeth, smile big, and relax. Let's do a little check-in with our hands. Bring your forearms together to touch, so the elbows meet and the wrists touch, pushing your palms together. Now palm the hands apart, blossoming the fingertips in opposite direction. Lift your arms up so that you can really see across the palms. For strong wrists, we can get them to extend a little bit further. And if we know that our wrists aren't as strong, they might move into more of a V-like shape. We want our palms to get really flat and our fingertips to be able to stretch apart. Press those palms together and release your hands into your lap. So from this point, go ahead and move one hand around the opposite arm. Bend at the elbow and turn the palm up. Turn the palm down. And do that a few times. Start to engage and intensify the arm that you're holding onto, pushing that arm into the clasped hand. Imagine flipping over a pancake that's ready to be flipped as you turn your palm up and down. Try not to move your shoulders or your torso, just moving the forearm from the elbow. Now as the palm flips up towards the sky, bend that arm and maybe even tap your shoulder, and then take the hand back and tap the knee. Take that a few times. Shoulder tap and knee tap. Continue that once more. From this point, go ahead and pause. Flip your pancake or the hand over and do it again. Fingertip back. It might not touch the shoulder this time. And then fingertips down. They'll certainly touch the knee. Go ahead and take that 2 more times. Simple, yet really helpful when we are trying to move the wrist and hand. Now pause right in center and swirl that hand around, moving the wrist completely. Notice how you're swirling and switch. Imagine you're painting a canvas, swirling around multiple colors, and pause here. Now take the hand that's around the arm. As you take the fingertips up, press your hand to those top fingers. Press the fingertips back, but then go ahead and push the fingertips into the palm, activating and strengthening at the wrist crease. Now turn the fingertips down, same thing, pull the fingertips back, pause, and then push those fingertips into the moving hand. Release that hand down, sweep it out to the side, up to the sky, turn the palm away from me, turning it behind you, and reach back and sort of pat the shoulder. Take the opposite arm out to the side, turn that thumb down and reach and see if you can reach for those fingers. Pull the elbows apart, lift up through the spine well. Release the arms, reach the arms to the sky, and we'll do that whole sequence in the other side. So please go ahead and reach for the opposite arm, squeeze it in tight like you were trying to cozy up and get warm. We'll start to bend and straighten that arm. Squeeze the arm into the hand and release. Make sure that your feet feel comfortable underneath of you, whether you're sitting on the floor or in an upright chair. And then now from this position, let's go ahead and flatten that palm, spread the fingers, and see if you can really tap the shoulders, extending the wrist, fingertips to your shoulder, flexing the wrist, and then fingertips down, extending the wrist. Flexing the wrist as you tap, and flexing the wrist as your fingertips dive down. One more time here. And then from this position, go ahead and flow the palm down and up like you are flipping a pancake. Really try to move from the elbow to the palm, not so much the upper body or upper arm. 2 more times. Once that pancake is flipped, turn it down, and then reach those fingertips back to the upper shoulder, and then dive the fingertips down towards your legs. 3 more times, fingertips press back and dive them forward. Last time here. And fingertips back down. And bring those hands, open them up, releasing your arm now to the fingertips and point those fingertips down as you push and stretch. Please activate, pressing the fingertips into that bottom hand, strengthening the wrist, and switching the direction. So fingertips now pointing up. Go ahead and bring your fingertips to the top of the fingers, pulling the fingertips back and stretching. And now reverse, pushing into the hand. Go ahead and come back to center. Hold on to that arm one more time so we can swirl the wrist around. See if your palm can stay flat here. I know that's hard. And switch the circle direction. It's always about practicing and taking your time. We want to condition and get strong in the wrists so that when April teaches us how to do downward facing dog, we will be ready and feel strong in our components of our hands that are grounding us in downward facing dog, so we can really stretch our upper body and strengthen our thighs. From here, rest the hand down, reach that arm up behind your head, and that palm is facing away from me. Pat yourself on the back, reach that arm out to the side, thumb turns down. Maybe your hands get close to each other. Move the elbows apart, lift up well in the spine. Windmill the arms wide and down into your lap. Interlace the hands, create one big fist here as you close the palms together. Stretch the knuckles forward of the chest. Really begin to open up the shoulders. Look over to one shoulder and let your head gently drift back. Come back to center, tuck your chin, look forward. Take the same interlacing, but flip the palms away from your chest, opening the hands and stretching the wrist. Pushing those arms, lengthen them, and look over opposite shoulder, lean the head back. Center your head. Reach the arms up to the sky like you were planting your palms to the ceiling. Release the lacing of the fingertips and let them twirl as the wrists fall down into your lap like fallen confetti. Let the hands relax into your lap for a moment and breathe. Let's go ahead and find some movement in our neck. As we move on to the neck movement, I want you to take one hand and press it to the opposite side of your head. or fingertips to the tip of your opposite ear. Lean your head down. And then press your head into that hand that you're feeling. Rock the chin down to the chest and then up to the sky. Take that 2 more times. Open. Last time, chin to chest and chin to the ceiling. Gently release the hand and lift your head back up to center. Other side, please. Reach your opposite arm up and over, tapping the tip of your ear. Heavy the ear down. Look down to the floor and up to the sky. Notice your breath as you take it 2 more times. Last time. Neutral. Release the arm and lift your head back up. Take both arms out to the sides, hands behind your head, widen the elbows, and let your head heavy into the palms. Squeeze the elbows closer together and round the upper back. Think cow pose, opening up the chest, really focusing on the shoulders and neck. Releasing and rounding the upper back, lowering the head. One more time, please. Inhale. Exhale. Please find your way back to center, keeping your hands behind your head. Move your head over to one side, looking at your elbow. Lean your head back. Bring your head back to center, rubbing your head, the palms behind you, and then lean your head back. And come back to center, look forward, take a big yawn in the arms, and maybe like you were yawning in your face. And release your hands into your lap. Let's do another check-in to see how we did with exercising our wrists to prep for something like downward facing dog or even tabletop position when we're bearing weight in the arms, wrists, and palms. So let's bring our palms together to touch and our elbows begin to link up. Move the fingertips apart like you are blossoming out a flower, and see if it's a little easier now to stretch those wrists away from one another as they stay connected at the forearm and elbow. Good. I can notice a little difference here. Bring those palms together, release the hands into the lap, and then look over one shoulder. Notice if there's a little bit more release as you turn your head. Chin to chest, back to center. And then turn your head to the other side. Notice if there's a little release of tension. Come back to center. Thank you so much for gathering and moving our wrists and detailing through the neck. If you'll join me by bringing your palms together, pulling the 2 sides in unity, and expressing gratitude to yourself as we practice together.